Hello again and welcome back to another session of commerce class with me Suman Rathore. Students, in our previous session we have done a detailed question on leisure posting and today we'll understand the case of compound entries. Now a compound entry is an entry in which one or more accounts are debited and two or more accounts are credited, or vice versa. Or we can say that it is a kind of entry which affects more than two accounts. So now let's go and understand how to do leisure posting of compound entries. So the first transaction is received cash from round rupees 9800, discount allowed rupees 200. Now the journal entry of this transaction will be cash account debit with rupees 9800, discount allowed account debit with rupees 200 to Ram's account with the total amount due from him, that is rupees 10,000. Okay. So now the leisure posting of this transaction or this journal entry will go to all the three accounts that are involved here. So let's just make the cash account first. So let's name this account as cash account. Now this is the debit side of cash account and this is the credit side of cash account. Now see, in the journal entry, cash account is debited. So while making the leisure posting, we have to debit the cash account. And cash account is debited with rupees 9800. So we will debit cash account with rupees 9800. And the reason for debiting the cash account is the other account on the opposite side of the cash account. Here, the other account on the opposite side of cash account is Ram's account. So we will write in particulars column like to Ram's account as a reason for debiting the cash account. Now the second account is discount allowed account. So let's just name this account as discount allowed account. Okay. Now in the journal entry, discount allowed account is debited with rupees 200. So we will debit the discount allowed account with rupees 200 and the reason for debiting the discount allowed account is Ram's account. So in the particulars column, let's just write the reason like to Ram's account. Okay, and date as 1. Now the third account is Ram's account. Now be very attentive. This is the most important point of compound entry. Okay. So here Ram's account is credited with rupees 10,000. But this 10,000 rupees is splitted or divided as 9800 and 200 between cash account and discount allowed account. So the reason behind crediting the Ram's account is both the cash account and discount allowed account. So let's make the Ram's account. Ram's account. Now we will credit the Ram's account with rupees 10,000 and in the particulars column we have to mention both the reasons behind crediting the Ram's account. So both the reasons behind crediting the Ram's account is cash account and discount allowed account. So we will write it like by cash account and by discount allowed account with rupees 9800 and 200. So the total of this is 10,000. So here Ram's account is credited with rupees 10,000. Now let's take another example of compound entries. Here the transaction is paid rupees 3,000 for salaries and rupees 2,000 for rent. Now the journal entry of this transaction will be salaries account debit with rupees 3,000, rent account debit with rupees 2,000 to cash account with rupees 5,000. Right? Now again the leisure posting of this transaction will go to all the three accounts that are mentioned here. So first is salaries account. So let's just name this account as salaries account here. Okay. Now salaries account is debited with rupees 3,000. So we will debit the salaries account with rupees 3,000 and the reason behind debiting the salaries account is cash account, the other account on the opposite side. Here the other account on the opposite side is cash account. So in the particulars column, let's just write the reason like to cash account. Okay, and the date is 2. Now second is rent account. Now again rent account is debited with rupees 2000. So let's just make another account here with the name rent account. And we have to debit the rent account with rupees 2000. So let's just debit rent account with rupees 2000. And the reason behind debiting the rent account is cash account, the other account on the opposite side. So let's write the reason like to cash account and the date is 2. Okay. Now again pay attention. Cash account is credited with rupees 5000. And the reason behind crediting the cash account with rupees 5000 is both salaries account and rent account. So we will credit the cash account like by salaries account with rupees 3000 and by rent account with rupees 2000 and the date is 2. Okay, now the total is 5000. So cash account is credited with rupees 5000 here. And the reason behind crediting the cash account is both salaries account and rent account. Okay, so this is how we do the ledger posting of compound entries. That's all for today. Thanks for staying in tune and don't forget to like and subscribe my channel. Thank you and goodbye for now.